From Orlando, Florida, you're watching the Big 12 now on ESPN Plus. On a year of first here at UCF, none bigger than this. The three-time defending national champion Oklahoma Sooners making their way for the first time ever to play here at the UCF complex against the UCF Knights.
Because Felton has been doing so well in the circle as of late. She's going to come in the game, try to mix some speeds, but also just has a rise curve and drop ball too that she's going to lean heavily on.
First pitch to Coleman, grounded to short. Williams is there, throw to first, save. Coleman beats it out. Vintage Jada Coleman out since the start at the beginning of the year. 1-0, Parker flies to left, and the ball is not handled, and the Sooners will have multiple runners on base, second and third. Right off the bat. We'll see how they score that ball.
Here, not trying to give Jennings anything over the wide of the plate.
Jennings takes a walk, and they're loaded right off the bat. So an infield hit, an error, and a walk.
And they don't strike out much.
The 0-1, Hanson hits it to center. Rowe, does she come up with it? She does. The throw is airmailed, and that's going to get a throw home, and she's out. Parker is thrown out at home plate on the throw by Cody, with Doherty covering home plate. And for now, it's a 1-0 Oklahoma lead. Here's the last play. There's the tag. Now it's blocked off right there. I don't think we'll have a great view there.
The only thing that they might be able to see is where Doherty is putting the tag down on the plate. You see that it's going to be towards the middle. I feel like they might overturn that. It's tough because she's not making the tag on the foot until the middle part of home plate. So there you could argue that she was able to hit the corner in the front. Change the minds of the umpires.
The crew chief, stays with the call. It's an out. So second and third, one out. And Pickering drops a base hit into the left field. That's going to get one run in. Gasso will send Hanson. She will score. It's a 2 RBI hit, and Oklahoma now up 3-0 here in the first. Griffin's mom threw out the first pitch. It's the payoff pitch. That ball is hit to left. Kotzelnick goes back. It goes back, and it's gone. Home run, Alyssa Brito with the 2-run homer, and Oklahoma extends the lead to 5-0. The lead now on Brito's 16th homer of the year.
Alyssa Brito, another player that has so much power. It's so tough, too, when you're facing an opponent that has so much pop, 1 through 9. And not only that, Eric, they've got people on the bench that can come in and hit the long ball, too. So Brito doing a good job, just continuing to execute big moments here for OU.
And that'll be it for Caitlin Felton. Drop a game. What's wrong? It's the end of the world when it really is not. 3-2. There's a ball. 4. And a walk to Torres here with 1 out.
And I think that
the 3-2 pitch from Sona. And it's ball 4. Tom Meyer, the home plate umpire, has a unique. It's their last flight, more than likely, for the year. Sona delivers 1-2, swing and a miss, and a strikeout for Sona as she gets Boone for the second out here in the. Sona delivers, jammed her, grounded to second. Aubrey will go to first in time to retire Coleman and the Sooners here in the first. But Oklahoma gets 5 runs on 4 hits. More importantly, like you mentioned, though, she's pitching back to that All-American level that's made her a Big 12 Pitcher of the Year candidate. There's a grounder to first. Sanders gets Kotzelnick for the first out here in the bottom of the first.
Well, the thing about Maxwell.
Trying to see if her offense can kind of chip away here as Humphreys chases one upstairs as Maxwell gets the strikeout for the second out.
Trying to stay within herself.
A 1-2 pitch from Maxwell. Cody up the middle, through, base hit. And a 2-out single by Jada Cody, getting that one over the head of Maxwell and pass here, though. This vintage hat now. There's a grounder. Backhand is not handled by Torres. Cody going to third as she slides in there. And the Knights with a threat here in the first. First and third, 2 outs.
To be on your game and not try to widen that strike zone.
Payoff pitch. Griffin hits a slow grounder to third. Brito is there. Will throw to first. to retire the side. Knights get a couple on, but strand both. We are through one on this Friday night in Orlando. Coach Gasso excited about them as Parker delivers a single to center. You can see why Coach Gasso would be excited with players like Ella Parker, which is going to be the future leaders as Coach Gasso play. 1-0. Jennings gets it off the end of the bat, popped up third base. Charging in and against the net is Humphreys, who makes the catch. What a play by Humphreys as Jennings fouls out.
Be fouling stuff off the front. I was never that early. I was always late.
Interesting. 3-2. Line base hit from Hansen as Oklahoma now has 2 on, 1 out. DeVoe. Outside ball 4 to walk to Pickering, and that loads the bases up. Of course, Jocelyn Allo, 122 career home runs. 2-2 the count. That is popped up to right. Chloe got a late start, but makes the catch. Chloe Evans with a big, not Chloe, that is Sona. Like Torres now at second base. 2-2. She gets jammed here, grounds to short. Williams, throw to first. Side retired. Good job by DeVoe. Gets out of this jam and holds Oklahoma scoreless. We head to the bottom of the second. As Doherty lines it to center, Coleman's there, makes the catch for the first out. Shannon Doherty's retired. Doherty was part of that UCF 2022 team that played Oklahoma. Of course, Coleman at second base. Got Torres, Jennings, Brito, Sanders. Extra infielder gets Rowe. And a strikeout for Maxwell to get Rowe for the second out of the inning. Writer from ESPN. Did on Jazz Williams, who pops one to second there, but Torres is there in a 1-2-3 inning for the Knights there offensively as Maxwell sets him down in order. We are through 2. 2-0 the count. Sanders pops it up. Humphreys makes the catch. 1 gone here in the third.
It makes for a lot of excitement and a lot of versatility when you have pitchers.
She hits with no 1 on, 1 out. Now Sona. Chopped up the middle. Aubrey Evans is there. Throw to first in time to retire Boone. 2 up, 2 down here in the third.
Time and time again, it's really good stuff from Coleman.
1-1. Coleman lines one to deep left. Back at the wall, and it's gone. See ya, Jada Coleman with her 11th home run of the year. Extends the Sooners' lead to 6-0 here in the third.
Opposite field power there. That pitch just left up in the zone. And even if it's off the plate, the Sooner offense is so good. We know they can get their hands out on pitches just off the wide of the plate. Jada Coleman, one of the best in the business, showcases how much power she has.
Man, it's DeVoe on the 3-1. That's ball 4, and Parker draws a walk. And again, if the Knights are going to have a chance to come back in this game and in this series, they've got to limit the walks against this high firepower. 8th player ever to reach 90 home runs in a career. 2-1. She gets jammed, pops it up to short. Williams is there, makes the catch, and DeVoe closes the door on the Sooner threat.
Watching those pitches go, you see them getting deep in accounts, finding ways on base.
Hits one to second. Backhand there by Torres. And a throw to first to retire Aubrey Evans. Round out there for the first out by 1 run. It's been that close. They just kind of, right now in the mid-30s in the RPI. Here's a grounded deep in the hole. Torres can't handle it, and Kotzelnick will reach with 1 out. If you're UCF, that's what you want to be in the top 6. As Humphreys pulls one into left, and that will drop for a hit. And it gets past Riley Boone, and Kotzelnick will go to third. Humphreys slides into second, and the Knights have runners at second and third with 1 out here in the third as Humphreys drops in to hit.
Hey, Cody.
Humphreys single and an error on Boone as Cody right back to Maxwell. Thought about going to third, will go to first. To get Cody, runners hold a huge out as Maxwell gets Cody. And in a league as elite as the Big 12 as Chloe rounds to second. Torres is there, throw to first to retire the side. Knights strand a couple in scoring position. We head to the top of the fourth. We hope to be joined by Oklahoma head coach Patty Gasso when we return.
You know, groundbreaking that these hitters are telling one another, but they're probably telling each other how it looks.
Hansen drills one into deep right field, and it is caught by Chloe Evans.
Whether or not everybody's healthy, you've got one redshirting, so.
Pickering gets jammed, pops it up to third. Humphreys is there to make the catch. 2 gone. You're in the fourth. It's sold out. 2-2. Brito pops it up, foul. He is in the outfield. As Doherty slides. It's an incredible catch. Doherty makes an amazing catch, sliding in there. Sorry, Jennings. They both played together. They're good friends and the families. There's a grounder to second base, and Hodge is right there. Underhands it at first to retire Ray for the first out in the bottom of the fourth. And Doherty lines one deep into left. That will drop for a hit as it ricochets off the fence. Boone plays it quickly, and it's a one-out single for Shannon Doherty and the Knights here in the home half of the fourth.
If infielder is in, can you imagine?
Kennedy jam popped to Torres at second and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. You're right, they had 5 infielders on that first pitch from Kennedy. Locally, 3-0. Williams nearly gets a walk for its championships. Go out on top. 2-2. Evans grounds to short. Jennings will quickly go to second to get the force out and retire the side. Knights get a couple on, but strand them. Options that she has at her disposal at second base and in the infield. 2-2. Hodge grounds to short. There's Williams. Throws to first in time to retire Hodge for the first out in the 5th inning.
You know what? It's so important, and obviously it cannot be overlooked.
Sanders pops it up. Foul territory. Doherty, the wind kind of taking it a little bit. Swirly there, but Doherty makes the catch. She knows this place inside out.
0-1. I don't know. It's got to be something low.
It's a grounder to short. Williams is there. Will throw to first in time to retire the side. Caitlin Felton, 2 straight consecutive shutout innings.
Continue to climb the ladder when she's ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss as Maxwell gets Stormy to the strikeout all year. I mean, she was a highly touted California, one of the top recruits in Knights program history. And she swings and misses there, but she's a part of the future for the Knights. She's right now in the present as well. The single season RBI record in 22 at 75. Drills one up the middle through for a base hit for Jada Cody. As the ball goes into the backstop on the errant throw, and that gives Cody into second base. So that'll be a single and an error on Oklahoma. Chloe down the line, fair ball down the line. Coming around to score will be Cody. It's an RBI double by Chloe Evans, and the Knights get on the board. It's 6-1 now in the 5th.
A nice 8-pitch at bat that Chloe Evans is going to come through on top. Love how she gets her hands extended on that ball, driving it down the right field line. Jada Cody easily going to come in to score. Chloe Evans, stand-up double. She's fighting.
The 3-0. High, ball 4, and a walk to Griffin. 2 on, 2 out here for the Knights. Here 5 in the first, 1 in the third. Knights scoring here in the bottom of the 5th. 2-2. Got her. Big strikeout for Maxwell to end it as she gets Doherty on the strikeout. 5 of the national championships running the offense. 7 World Series appearances. JT there's a walk by Coleman. But they take pride in their walks and getting on just like that.
And Jada Coleman, the spark plug between schools. You just have a lot of good softball being played.
3-1. Parker to second. Aubrey flips to second for 1. To throw to first. In time, double play. As the Knights turn their 19th double play of the year. Many people do a poll on the best defensive infielders of all time. Jen Saling's name comes up a lot.
Absolutely.
There's a comebacker to Felton. Will go to underhand to retire Jennings and the Sooners here in the 6th. Texas Tech is at Houston. That's your Big 12. And Baylor, who won the doubleheader from BYU in Provo yesterday. They're playing their last game here tonight. There's a pop-up to short. Jennings makes the catch. It's
a bad take Not one you feel like you can get your barrel out on.
Williams drops a base hit into center. A one-out single for the senior Williams. 7th hit of the night for UCF. Diddy this midweek really hurt Kansas. They're down in the 40s in the RPI. As Aubrey lines one to second, and a nice catch is made by Avery Hodge for the second out of the 115. 1-2. Willis grounds too short. Jennings got bumped into Williams, and the umpire's going to call an out on Williams there on the bump with Jennings, as Williams was going to third. 16 Women's College World Series appearances, 15 Big 12 titles. There's a base hit by Hansen to left. Willis will play it in as Kinsey Hansen has her 3rd hit of the night. Big night for Kinsey Hansen, 3 for 4 tonight at the plate. Pickering past Doherty into right field for a hit. It's a single for Pickering, who has her 2nd hit of the ball game, and the Sooners, just like that, have 2 on, nobody out here in the 7th.
She really is in a league of her own with all that she's accomplished.
That's a base hit to left. As Ludlam will hold it third, and 3 consecutive singles for Oklahoma. And just like that, it's bases loaded, nobody out.
Trickle into these athletes' lives, the pressure of social media.
Quincy Lilio at the plate, pitch hitting, pops it up. Williams comes over to left field, shallow left, to make the catch for the first out.
You got to enjoy the game, though. You didn't have what the pressures that these other girls did.
That's a base hit to right. That will get 1 run in as Pickering will score, as the Sooners extend the lead to 8-1 on the RBI single by Riley Boone.
The Sooner offense continues to just chip away. Another single here. This one off the bat of Riley Boone. In the 9-hole, you can do it in all parts of the lineup, and this is where the depth of the Sooner offense is so dangerous. Single by single, Eric, base by base, chipping away.
Gino Auriemma and company. It's the payoff pitch. Low ball 4, and Coleman draws a walk. That'll get another run in. It's 9-1. Pat Summit and Tennessee won 3 straight, 90. Rightfully so. This senior class could go down as the greatest senior class in college softball history. Parker grounds to second. Evans will have 1 play. Will go to first to get the out. That will get a run in, and Hodge will score. As Oklahoma extends the lead, they're up 9 now here in the 7th. I mean, the Oklahoma has a huge senior class. The pitch. Jennings muscles one into left, but Willis is there to make the catch to retire the side. Sooners add 4. Last chance for the Knights. Here on Big 12 Now, ESPN Plus. As the 1-0 from Maxwell. As Humphreys up the middle. Hodge was there to first to Parker to retire Humphreys for the first out of the inning.
I feel like just looking ahead,
Now 2 years later, Carly Keeney's back here at the complex. With a little more firepower behind her. There's a grounder to short. Jennings is there. Will throw to first to retire Cody. And the Sooners are an out away from their 43rd win and maintain at least a 1-game lead. A clock. Tomorrow we'll find out Saturday. 1-2. Evans drills one to deep right, and that is gone. See ya. Solo home run by Chloe Evans. As the Knights get within 10-2, 6th home run of the year for Chloe Evans. And her 2nd RBI of the Knights. And of course, that's a good sign of your UCF to see Chloe Evans swinging a good bat after a tough weekend, a couple of weeks scuffling a little bit. Her swing looks very good tonight.
Absolutely. Well, that pitch left right down the middle and behind in a 1-2 count, but that one, again, just too much over the white. Chloe Evans, senior leadership, good experience in the box, going to take advantage. Not going to miss the opportunity to get some barrel on the ball. It's not.
The World Series. Of course, other teams like Tennessee, Oklahoma State may have something to say about it. 3-0. And a walk here to Griffin. So Keeney has given up a home run and a walk here with 2
themselves into good hitting counts. They're pretty successful.
Here's a grounder to short. Jennings will throw to first in time to end it. And the 3-time defending national champion Oklahoma Sooners take game 1 So this 3-game Big 12 series against the UCF Knights in their first ever game at the UCF softball complex. Final score 10-2. Maxwell the winner. She's 15-1. Caitlin Felton drops to 10-5. Sooners now 43-4 overall, 19-3 in the Big 12. Knights dropped to 28-19, 10-12.
Ball game. UCF looking to make some adjustments in tomorrow's ball game. A good battle back and forth in the circle on both sides. Again, it was the defense tonight that was pretty uncharacteristic.
Both teams with some sportsmanship here, huddling up for a prayer and a get together.